said that nobody can deny that there was such a thing as a pastoral ministry. You told us that twice. And you said that if you refused to give those kinds of service, that sexual service, as you tried to do several times, that you would be punished, including through psychological instruments. Yes, you said that they could try to twist your mind. What kind of psychological punishments and what other kinds of punishments did they impose on you if you tried to deny this kind of sexual service?
Like, as I said, there was a schedule. And there is one time I tried to deny because one day he said that I will change my rule. So I will not be the one to call you. Who will be the one tonight to present yourself to me? But I want you to be voluntarily, to come to the judge and to put yourself in the list. And me and some other Ukrainian girls whom I know, we we never go and put our names in the schedule. And then, because he said, Mr. Quiboloy said that I want to see those who are really doing that willingly and who is not. And me and some other girls have a separate room in pastoral ministry. And after he waited 1 week, 2 weeks, or about 1 month, I don't remember exactly, but there is such a time that nobody from us asked to do this ministry. And then he started to come by himself. Like, for example, he had the key of each room, and just in the middle of the night, he come to my room and have sex with me. Then, and you cannot run away. You cannot say, I don't want, because if you say I don't want, he said, you didn't overcome your flesh, and if you will not obey, you will go to hell, like things like that. And other night, we have all dinner together, and I feel that by the way he look at me, I understand that this night he might come. So I didn't sleep in my room. I go in other room, and in the middle of the night he was looking for me. And he find me in girls in the room. The girls live all together. So because in my mind I thought that he will not come if we are many, but he come and he said, "You have 5 minutes to come back in your room, and if you will not come, you will have a problem in the morning." So different kind of instrument they used. I know there's, like, for example, other girls who said that, and also me, I use this as an instrument. Like, for example, it's the time to serve, and I will say I cannot do it because I have menstruation. And because we are mature, they didn't do these cruel things that they have done to the girls that they're younger. So a judge came to the girls and said, "I want to check your panty, if there is napkin or not." And the girls just remove their pants to prove that they are not lying. So of course he knows that we are not willing to do it, and we are forcing that to do it, and we don't want to do it. But he likes the most girls he like. It's those who try to deny, because he said, "I want you to overcome your flesh. I want you to be on the next spiritual level when flesh are nothing to you." Like, for example.
And after all, you said that Pastor had free access to the rooms. He even had keys to the rooms. So about the schedule that you mentioned, Miss Yulia, do you mean Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was a young girl or a young and beautiful woman. No rest day. Every day there was somebody scheduled.
Yeah, there's for every night he never stay alone. And all the girls that were living in pastoral area, they like they have this kind of ministry. Someone have just several times to experience that, and some have to do it like all the time, like almost every week.
And you also mentioned another important thing earlier, Miss Yulia, that nobody, even some of the full-time workers, nobody knows pastor's life behind those doors, behind the doors of the pastorals. You also mentioned Jacqueline Roy as your groomer. How did she groom you?
At first, it's a long story, because in order to do it, it's not a very quick way. So I will try to make it short.
Yes, please.
Like when I was in transferred to a pastoral area and I started to live with Atejak, I was very new. I even didn't know English, any word of English. And he was very in hurry to pull me in pastoral to pastoral ministry. And there was one time at the job, it was night, and she called me and she said like he wants to talk to you. And I came to his room and he had Russian Bible. He opened Russian Bible. Because he cannot talk to me in English. And he said, I want you to read this verse in Russian. So I opened this Bible, and there was a verse, I don't know how to say it in English, translate in English. It's about, there's a scripture about to sacrifice your body, like that. And he was trying to ask me, are you ready to sacrifice like your body? And he put his finger on the bed, because we were sitting on the chair before the bed. And he showing to the bed, and he started to pull me. And then I was, because I was very new and everything that I know about him was good. And I get scared, I get shocked, because like in my mind, this is really what he mean by pulling me to the bed. And I ran away from the room, and there's a garage in front of Bible school. But in that time there was some payan, a big place with a lot of stuff. And I ran away, because where I can go? I'm in other country. Where I will go? So I ran away and I hide myself there. And I was just crying, because I was thinking how to go home. I get a problem, and who can help me to go out of this? And then when it's already morning, of course I have to appear, where I cannot stay there forever. And when I come back to the room, Atejak was very mad to me. And they said that you run away from him, you don't have any respect to the Son of God. And they like start to let me feel that I'm guilty. And then I guess they realized that it's too early for me. I'm not ready yet. I'm not still not brainwashed that I can do it. So they explained that. They called me again and they said, "You don't worry. This is because they saw my reaction. They know that they cannot do it. I will just go away." And they said, "You don't worry. You help me this word.
Misunderstood?
You misunderstood.
Oh.
He just want to try your faith. to know if your motive of coming here are really real. And they again use the words of the Bible when Abraham sacrificed his son, and he said it was just like what he used to you, and this example.
Miss
And
Julia,
it comforted
Yes.
me, and I said, "Oh, okay," because and then I again start to think good about him. Then the next level, we have a dinner, like few maybe weeks again. The next level, we have a dinner, and I have trauma in my back, and I was just talking like I have pain in my back, and Mr. Quiboloy, he put a joke, as I thought in that time. He said, "Don't worry, I have a healing hand. I will do massage for you, and you will be healed." And I was just laughing or laugh because we thought it's a joke. But when the night came, in the middle of the night, the Jack came with pastor to my room, and I was just sleeping. And he said, you said you have back pain? He want to massage you." And I said, no, I'm okay. I was just joking. He said, "Don't worry, just trust, because it's a big privilege if he will pray on you." And I said, okay. And I just lay down. She turned off the light, and she go out from the room. And then Mr. Quiboloy came, and he started to massage my back. And of course, I didn't feel comfortable, but I also cannot escape. And after that, he started to move his hands lower to my back. And I get scared. I said, "No, I don't have pain there. Please don't do it." And he said, just relax, like things like that. And again, I ran away from the room. Again, I hide. Then the next morning, they spoke me again. Like, he wanted to pray on you. He wanted to heal you, and you just go away. So little by little, really, I cannot mention all, but I want you to guard the point.
Miss Julia,
That
before
there is a lot of trick that they were using.
Miss Julia and colleagues, the minority leader has to leave. Salamat kaayo, Senator Coco, for attending. Miss Julia, before my last follow-up question to you at this point, I'd just like to quickly ask Miss Jacqueline Roy. Miss Roy, quickly lang po at this point, narinig nyo yung mga sinabi ni Miss Julia. Do you confirm what she said? Inaamin nyo ba yung mga sinasabi niya na kayo daw ang nag-groom sa kanya para kay pastor?
Good afternoon po, Senator. I want to invoke my right to remain silent, and I'm also invoking my right against self-incrimination since nasa korte na po ito. Salamat po.
Alright, babalikan na lang po namin kayo para sa ilan pang mga tanong mamaya. Miss Julia, just for a last question from me at this point. Miss Julia, you sent us a copy of an audio file that came into your possession. Now, noting that the Philippines Republic Act number 9208 as amended grants immunity from liability to a victim of human trafficking who transmits a recording involving a violation of that law, and noting further that this audio file had been also circulating already on the internet, the committee will play this audio file now. So please stay with us, Miss Julia, while we play the audio file.
I was about
ang makagamit sa inyo ang anak lang. Walay lain, maunay kabubuton niya. Ikaw, pani, may number 1 niya. Pag gilapas ni mo, imong gilapastanan ang balaod. At yun kang ulay ko kaluoy, pinagi sa duha o tulo ka saksi. Nabingwit na satanas doon. Gapaki gapakita sila sa inyo sa internet, malipayon sila, no? Ganong gapakita pa man sila diyan, malipayon sila. Kaya di sila malipayon. Kato sila, gukuro na ko to. Abinag, tapos na po sa ila. Pabayaron ko sila tanan. Kaya naiutang sila sa ministry nako, naiutang sila sa kingdom. Bubayad to sila madali, madugay. It will take 5 years, it will take 10 years. It does not matter. Basta nakatutok sa ilang angel of death. When the opportunity presents itself, patay sila. Kila nakapastoral na naigo nga tapad sa kuwa. Iya pa ninyo. Di man niya ko mapasakitan, membro-membro lang. Pagka nakik-contact ng lalaki diha, nakik-sex ka na sa iya. Yatag mo na yung kaugalingon sa iya. Pag sa internet na I love you ka na, yatag mo na yung kaugalingon sa iya. Dato ko, nagsali ko sa imo, yatag na kung gugman ako sa imo, gitraidor ko nimo. Driver, gitraidor ko nimo. Kung sa'yo akong buhaton. Dato ko, para mabawi akong tungo kung sa'yo akong buhaton. Ikaw ugang driver, patyon ta ka. Siguraduhin na ako, mamatay mo doon. Dito pa ako makabawi sa akong tungo. O bitaw ang Muslim, doon ay honor killing. Dili na mo katalikod ang ministry. Hindi mo mga matay. Pero yung pagtungo, pwede mo matalikod. Ginana kay gusto ninyo matalikod. Sulod daw mo PA, be. Isang kadre ka lang, sulod ka PA. Pagka naka-lecture na kagkapila sa ilaha, di ka nakagawas. Pag di gawas ka, bukurong ka, patyon ka. Sulod mong mafia, sulod mong gobyerno sa Amerika. Pag ipasulod ka diya sa ilang CIA, ipasulod ka sa ilang FBI, ipasulod ka sa ilang NSA, nakabalo na ka sa ubang mga confidential niya. Tapos kalit-kalit mo, talikod ka, di ka gukurot. Inani ang commitment na ako sa inyo. Wala na'y makatalikod sa inyo. Wala na'y makatalikod sa inyo. Wala na'y pwede mo traidor sa inyo. Pag nag-traidor mo, na'y magukod sa inyo. Patay jud mo dito. Kapahamakan ang inyong giyantuan. I-implement po natin na. Anong unahunaan ninyo na ba? Pakalaluman ninyo ang pangunahuna ninyo sa ministry na ako. May pagbilya mo. Ikaw pa ni, may inahan ka rin, may suul ka. Katong isuul ni mo. Pag tilang imo isuul sa gawas. Kung doon natanan, wala ibili na na. Inana ka lalo ang commitment na ito dire. Pero nag-communicate mong lalaki, pagkatapos mag-report mo sa kuwa dire. Samtang niya mo sa akong balay, ang gusto na ako dire, may yung tumanon. Dili mo pwedeng mutuman dire sa gusto ninyo, nga dili na ako gusto. Kapuyon, kumagyo na animal, anak putang satanas dire ba? Naibog ko ng mga moros, ng mga Muslim. Na yung mga babae sila magpa-prostitute sa ilang mga warriors. Para mawala ang stress. Tingnan nga po ang iyong weakness sa lalaki. Ilabay ninyo na kaya di na nakabubutol sa mahan. Kaya gihin mo na mong pastoral para sa anak lang mo.
Miss Yulia, before my questions to you about this audio file, Mr. Quiboloy, huwag kayong mag-alala. Magkakaroon din kayo ng oportunidad na magresponde. Didigin lang natin, mga kasama, lahat ng mga victim survivors testimonies muna. At bahagi din po ito ng karapatan nyo marinig yung mga akusasyon laban sa inyo bago kayo magresponde. Yulia, is this the file? Is this the audio file that came into your possession?
Yes.
Yes. Do you recognize the voice speaking in the audio file?
Yes.
Whose voice is that?
This is the voice of Mr. Quiboloy.
Okay. And well, I know that you don't understand Bisaya so well, but do you have a sense of what he was saying in this audio file?
Yeah, because I experienced like the girl that he is talking about.
Mm-hmm. Only if you know, is Pane Stephanie Ibarra?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is Stephanie Ibarra?
Stephanie Ibarra is main senior in the kingdom, and she is main assistant of Mr. Quiboloy, like the one who like always guide him everywhere. Like, and he also she also have access to his room the same as Mr. Quiboloy have access to her room.
Okay.
So
Was she also your groomer? Was she also your groomer, like you said Jacqueline Roy
no,
was?
no. No, she was not my groomer. No.
All right.
And why I know you asked me, can you repeat the question, please? How I get idea what he's talking about
Yes.
in this audio, even though I don't understand English, because I experience a lot of things in the ministry. And for example, the girls have some lapses there. For the world, it's a normal thing. Like, for example, they want to chat some voice or something. Like, it's not a crime. But according to the standard of and rule that were in the pastoral, it's a big crime that he will punish them. And I witnessed how Stephanie was several times, only in my time, she was trying to leave the ministry. And,
Stephanie Ibarra or Pane was trying to leave the ministry.
Yeah,
Alright.
she was trying to leave the ministry, and every time she tried, they very in brutal way, in very arrogant way, they will put her back to be always loyal to Mr. Quiboloy. As
How
his,
brutal and arrogant
beautiful
way?
daughter. Like, for example, there was one time she wanted to run away from the house of Manila. We stayed there, and before we have a concert there, and we stay in worker's house. And she wanted to run away. She jumped from the window together with her luggage.
How high was
when
the
they
window?
found out, I don't know really.
But she jumped from a window to escape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was trying to go out because she know that in her position in the kingdom, she cannot say that, can you release me? I don't, I'm full, I'm fed up, I want to go out. She know it's not possible.
Why
And,
wasn't it possible?
Because like as I said, she is like his trophy. And he said, like even to us, like if she will leave, how I will handle the other girls, because she's like she used her as example that must be loyal, that must be single, and he said that if I will let you to do it, it will be like like it will bad reputation on me.
Why
Because,
was she Quiboloy's trophy?
Because this is her position in the kingdom. Because when you are in the pastoral ministry, the main goal is to become a leader, because most of the leaders in the kingdom are women. And he always said that all these girls must be a leader and must be single, because we sacrifice our life through the body of Quiboloy. And he didn't want to lose anyone, especially Stephanie, because
So especially Stephanie.
because after they left, of course they have a lot. They cannot control them anymore, and they know that anytime they can say what happened them. What they have experienced inside, because while you are inside and you know all these things that going on there, like
If Stephanie
they're
or
afraid
Pane
that you,
Ibarra
as
was
long as
able
you
to
will go
escape,
out, you will.
if she was
She
able
was
to
not-
escape, if Quiboloy could not control Stephanie or Pane Ibarra anymore, what would happen? Miss Julia?
Um,
Yes.
I don't know because uh, to me and to us, it's nothing will happen. She will just live her own life, good or bad. It's depend on our choice on the
Yes.
way how we work on life. Because he always put the fear on us that if you will go out, you will become a prostitute. All the men will use you, and here only I using you, and you have this privilege. And he said, I will honor you, and in the world you will be dishonored, you will be lost, like you will be homeless. And this is what they are talking actually about us. Like, for example, me, I came with a sincere heart to this ministry, and I didn't have any bad record inside the kingdom, except that I fight with Mr. Quiboloy about this pastoral ministry, because for me it was hard to adjust to this rule, because most of the girls in the pastoral, they came from a broken family or came from very young age that don't have example in life, that don't have a father, and especially when you are young and don't have experience in life, you can plant them the thinking that this is life is normal, it's good. And when you don't have experience about other life in the world, you will really be afraid to go out.
Miss Julia?
And you, yeah.
Yes. No, I know that you want to say something to Pastor directly. Here in the Senate, in the Philippines, we don't allow resource persons to talk to each other directly. You may only address the chair. So, if you want to say something directly to Quiboloy, please address it through me. For the record, please say, Madam Chair, this is what I want to say to Quiboloy, so that we can hear you and we can put your message to him on record. So please proceed.
Okay. Madam Chair, this is what I want to say to Mr. Quiboloy. When I came to the Philippines, I trust my life to you. You promised that you will put honor, dignity on us, and we trust that this is what will happen. And all of this time in this ministry, I was very honest to you. And if there was something that I understand, I always come to you and ask why. Explain me. So from the very beginning to the end, I don't have any bad records. I didn't show myself as a girl, cheap girl, and I always try to be on that level that you try to put on us. But because of this pastoral ministry, for how many years you know that I was trying to learn this way. But I always argue with you because I have a good example in my life. I have a family, there is a wife, there is a husband. I came 24 years old, I'm mature, and it was very hard to break the way, my view about what is the life, normal life, happiness must be. And I really try to break myself to follow your rules in the kingdom. But you lead us in a very bad experience. For all these years, of course, I have a good experience and bad. And when everything is mixed up, it's very hard to analyze. When you are on your emotional, are like they will put you very high, they will put you very low, and you're always on this wave. It's very hard to analyze the way you your true feelings, and they will think that the way you feel bad about this ministry, that this is immoral. But he tried to convince that this is the very high level. They made us doubt about our feelings. And I was there with the honest heart. And even before, like what pulled me back from this ministry, because from this 6 years, as I said, I have a good and bad experience. And to the year of 2019, the bad experience was already more than a good, and I decided to leave. I made a letter through a and greet to pastor that I'm very thankful for all the experience that I have in the kingdom, because there's a lot of things that I love, like singing, worshiping, young congregation. I love to serve God, but I'm going out because I have doubt about pastoral ministry. I cannot tolerate it anymore, and I don't feel that I can do it. And this was the time of COVID, and I was in Ukraine that time, serving here. And because it was COVID, I went from the KLC workers' house, I went to my parents' house, and I stayed there for how many months? Because we didn't know. And this is again my thinking renew. Again, I see my family, I see, and I start to, there is no one who will influence me again. And I came to life. But even though the bad experience that I have, I still go with a thankful heart. And what they do to me, because I still watching, even though I go out, I still watching the TWP program. And in his TWP program, I didn't do anything bad. He said about me that if you will work as a prostitute the whole your life out of the kingdom, you cannot replace all these material things that I invest in you here. You compare me as a prostitute, and I'm here living like ordinary life. I have to, when I go out of the kingdom, I was almost 30 years old. Because of the kingdom, I was not able to finish my study. I was not able to build my own family. I was not able to have my career so I can have something of my own. When you invest all your time, all your efforts, everything into the kingdom, and when you go out, you have nothing. And then in everything you do there, you do with a sincere heart. We never ask for payment. We never ask for salary. We go out from the empty hands. And still, you are saying that we own you. Maybe this is you who own us, and you broke our reputation even.
Thank you
And
very
he
much.
started to say very bad things about me, to destroy my reputation, because he know that if I will go out in the way, in case if I will say what is happening there, my reputation will be destroyed and nobody will believe. This is what he always distracted that he do.
Yes.
And
Thank
the last
you very
thing that I
much,
want
Miss
to say,
Yulia.
1 minute to this,
Yes.
because I always argue about pastoral ministry, as I said, and especially when the minors came, because I cannot tolerate, and they know this. And I start to fight for these kids because they hide it from us. And it's a very long story. Maybe I will have opportunity to tell everything. But
Yes, you can also submit
Mr.
it
Quiboloy
to us in writing.
told me, Mr. Quiboloy told me, Yulia, don't come near to my relationship with God, because this pastoral ministry, this is my ministry, and I know what I'm doing. If I will have a problem with this, I will be the one to solve it. But when problem to appear, he never face it, because he wants the other. He used people who even are not pastoral and don't know about his life. They don't know what he eat, what his arrangement in the, they don't know anything. And we, how many years we stay under one roof? We all
Thank you very
And
much,
he
Miss Julia.
uses not, until now, he's not solving this problem that he created. He wants the all kingdom nation to protect him. He want even this victim to make them as accomplishment protect him.
Thank you very
But
much, Miss Julia, for
But I want
actually
to
helping
face your
us.
problem.
Yes, you're helping us to find out what the problems actually were and see if through our laws we can prevent them ever happening again. So thank you very much, Miss Julia. Please stay on in our hearing in case we have other questions for you later in the hearing. We will now hear the other victim survivors. Thank you very much, Miss
Okay,
Julia,
thank
and
you.
take care.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So ngayon, pakinggan naman po natin si Edward. Edward Ablaza Masayon. Sir Edward, maaari mo bang ipaalala sa amin? Di ba kayo yung bahagi ng 2nd Signal Battalion ni Quiboloy?
Opo, Madam Chair.
Okay po. Ano po ba yung 2nd Signal Battalion? Para ba yung private army?
Actually po, Madam Chair, ang 2nd Signal Battalion is a legit po na galing sa Philippine Army. Noon po, nag-start yung ano ni Quiboloy po, yung private army po. Nung panahon pa po ng Task Force Davao. Kasi yung unang batch ng Task Force Davao, yung hindi pa ako nakasali doon, meron po mga workers na kasama ko, yung pili lang. Sila yung mga unang batch talaga.
Okay.
Task Force Davao is local lang po ng Davao.
Yes.
Noong 2015 po, mag-jump out po tayo. 2015, na-endorse po yung paaro dito po sa Kingdom. Because paaro is gamit na gamit po kasi national na po siya.
Ano po yung paaro?
Philippine Army Affiliated Reserve Unit.
Okay, paaro. Okay.
Paaro po. Under po ng 11 RCDG, at saka po yung sa ARESCOM po na yung nag-train po is 1105th Community Defense Center ng 11 RCDG.
So yung paaro na sa ilalim ng 11
RCDG po.
RCDG. Ano po yung RCDG?
Reserve, RCDG is Reserve Command po.
Ng Philippine Army.
Opo.
At yung paaro na sa ilalim ng 11th RCDG at ng
Nag-train po is yung sa 1105th Community Defense Center po.
nag-train.
Opo, yung under po ng sa training.
1105th
Opo.
Community Defense Group?
Group po, group.
Community Defense Group. Okay po.
Defense Center po.
Defense Center. Okay.
Bali po
CDC.
yung second Signal Battalion po is po yan, binubuo po yan ng buong Kingdom members o workers po. Wala pong nakasali dyan ng mga tagalabas. Hindi po kagaya ng ibang mga reserve unit po ng paaro sa ibang lugar po, sa ibang tawag nito, sa ibang parte ng regional po na yung exclusive po talaga yung 2nd Signal Battalion under po ng SMNI.
Okay. Under ng SMNI, yung
Opo.
media company.
Opo, media
Pero
company
yung
po.
media company ng SMNI, merong sa ilalim niya nitong 2nd Signal Battalion.
Ito po yung certificate ko po, sinerex ko po.
Okay.
Basahin ko po yung
Yes,
talaga.
please. And then pakisubmit ng kopya sa aming COMSEC. Sir
Ito po
Edward.
yung namin, yung sa September 7, 2015 to November 21 na training po namin.
Okay.
Ang po is Philippine Army Affiliate Reserve Unit, PARO, then Military Orientation Training of the 2nd Metro Davao Signal Battalion, Sunshine Media Network International. Ito po
So,
yung
ito pala ay 2nd Metro Davao Signal
Opo, Signal
Battalion. Yun
Battalion.
yung buong pangalan niya.
Opo.
Okay. Diyan ba sa 2nd Metro Davao Signal Battalion kinukuha yung tinatawag na Angels of Death?
Actually po, meron po tayong diyan po niya kinukuha. Yung ibig kong sabihin, yung Angel of Death po kasi, yung mga nagpumapatay po, yung mga labi na sa mga kasamahan ko, na mga worker na napatay na po. Bali, kung saan po, for example, ako po, pag nakitaan ako ng loyalty, yung talagang gusto kong pakita yung faithfulness ko sa ministry, sa anak ng Diyos, maaari kong gawin yun.
So yung pagkaalam nyo sa Angels of Death ay pumapatay sila, pumapatay pati ng workers, pumapatay ng workers para magpakita ng loyalty kay Quiboloy.
Yung Angel of Death is nabuo po yun, yung sa mga against sa kanya. Like sa pastoral po, narinig niyo po sa kanyang yung na ano po ni Lulia, na papatayin yung mga pamilya niya, pag lumabas, pag marami silang alam, tapos lumabas sila, hindi na sila maaaring makalabas sa ministry, sa poder niya. At saka maraming alam po, yung nakakaalam po lalo sa pastoral, inner circle, yung mga ganun po. Tsaka mayroon din pong member ng yung sa Angel of Death, yung kasama ko rin po, yung si Simon Tagnipis. Si Simon Tagnipis po kasi, siya yung pumatay kay Jarog.
Kay?
Jarog po.
Jaruk.
Opo, Jarog.
Sino po si Jaruk?
Duming Jarog, hindi ako, dato po yan ng Kausayan.
Kahusayan?
Sityo Kausayan ng...
Sityo Kahusayan.
Opo, yung sa atayan, sakop atayan ng Manuel Gianga sa Davao City.
Sa Davao City, Sityo Kahusayan.
Nakasama ko po yan, open secret na po yan sa security department sa amin na siya yung talagang tumira kay Jarog.
Ang security department, ito rin po yung 2nd Metro Davao Signal Battalion.
Opo, under po ng
Okay.
security department yan ng Kingdom. Kasi more or less 21 department yung nasa loob ng Kingdom. May logistics, ganyan, transportation.
Opo, logistics kina Mr. Resita o
Opo.
Atiging kayo naman sa
Sa
security department. Okay.
Ganun po yung namin, set up po dyan sa loob.
Okay. At nung nasa loob po kayo nitong 2nd Metro Davao Signal Battalion o yung security department, meron ba kayong nasaksihan na inabuso o meron ba kayong nasaksihan na sinaktan? Paano yung ginagawa sa kanila? At bakit sa mga balita, bakit usually sinasaktan yung mga miyembro?
Maging ako po, hindi po ako exempted sa punishment. Kasi pari nilang sabihin sa akin na sa Bisaya pa, pabadlong yung matigas yung ulo. Tao rin naman po tayo nagkakamali. Lalo na yung sabihin, bawal mag-cellphone, bawal manood ng sine, bawal maglaro ng computer games. Because I was there, 15 years old pa po ako, since 1999. I started yung nag-solicit ako, nagtitinda ako ng puto, kakanin. Tsaka po, yung mga palo po yung mga punishment po na sinasabi lalo na po sila ni Ate Gingging, yung naranasan yung fasting, na uso po yan dati. 99, I was there in Tamayong. Kaya po, totoo po yung sinabi niya, na bawal po talaga silang kausapin, bawal pong tulungan, bigyan ng pagkain kasi madadamay ka. Tsaka yung hindi naman po sila makakain talaga kasi yung mess hall separate. Nasa taas sila, yung mess hall nasa baba. Makikita sila kung kakain. Tama yung sinabi nila, in order for them na mag-survive yung physical nila, inom ka talaga pag naliligo ka. Yun ang testimony din ng mga nakaranas din ng fasting na nakausap namin after nun. Sa akin naman po, yung paluan po, 2013, massive po yun. Na pinasuot po kami ng SS, yung orange, yung serpent seed po ang Alam mo yung sa preso?
Serpent seed?
Opo. Naka-orange kami nun. Tanggap naman po namin yung time na yun kasi akala namin siya yung anak ng Diyos, yung talagang tanggapin mo yung punishment mo. Alam niyo po yung parang ang turing sa amin na yung trapo, mas may karapatan pa yung trapo kaysa sa amin. Hindi kami, kahit bata, bawal kaming kausapin, bawal kaming mag-ingay. Yung isang beses nga, tumawa kami, pinapalo kami ulit. Tawa lang po kasi mabigat kaya yung mag-ano ka ng bato. From gising kami ng 4 a.m., preparation para devotional 5 a.m., tuloy-tuloy na yan, work job, kain, tanghalian, kain lang, 1 oras lang yung pahinga. Hanggang alas 10 ng gabi yung namin, trabaho, puro
Mas
overtime.
matagal pa sa pagkakaroling atiging na 14 hours. Kayo, 4 a.m. hanggang 10 p.m.
Opo, hindi pa po kasali yung devotional.
18 hours, may devotional pa.
Bago matulog po, yung mga 11 na po kami makatulog, 11 or 12, ganyan.
Ay, wow. Okay, so 16 hours, pwedeng umabot ang isang araw.
Opo.
Okay, yung mga pagpatay nung 2nd Metro Davao Signal Battalion o yung security department, si Quiboloy ba ang nag-order ng pagpatay sa mga dating KOJC members?
Opo, kasi yung kay Simon po kasi, nasabi nila sa amin yan.
Yan po si Simon
Nakausap po si Simon.
Tagnipes. Aha.
Opo. way back, ano yun, hindi ko naalala yung mga taon na yun. Pero sabi niya kasi may galit daw kasi si pastor doon sa yung Jaruk, kasi yung lupa niya doon, ayaw ibenta.
Jaruk.
Opo.
Si Jaruk at si Simon Tagnipes ay parehong tao or
Hindi po, iba.
magkaiba sila?
Opo.
So bakit, kung galit si Quiboloy kay Jaruk, bakit papapatayin si Simon Tagnipes?
Si Simon po kasi, nung matapos niyang patayin si Jarug,
Siya ang pumatay
siya
kay
pumatay
Jaruk.
talaga. Matapos niyang barilin si Jarug,
Okay.
nagkasama ko siya sa QGC compound, doon sa Katitipan, na kung saan security din siya. Parang normal lang, parang walang nangyari. Hanggang sa lumabas siya, yung paglabas niya po, hindi pa siya nagkaroon ng threat kasi nanahimik lang siya nung time na yun. Pero di namin alam bakit few years, ilang taon na, bakit nag-live siya ng Facebook. Against na siya ngayon kay Quiboloy po. Nagdala na siyang Bible, yung against sa doktrina. Sabi ng niya, yung mga kanyang pamilya niya, pinuntahan siya doon, nilapitan upang pabalikin. Ngayon, ayaw na niya kasi sabi niya, ngipin sa ngipin, mata sa mata. Kumbaga, nakasala siya ng nakakuha siya ng buhay, nakautang siya ng buhay ng tao, kailangan din niya, parang natanggap na niya.
Yung pagpatay niya kay Jaruk.
Oo, tanggap na niya na may mangyayari din sa kanya. Kaya nga, talaga siya, sabi pa kasi magkakilala kami ni Simon sabi pa nga yung yung mga kaibigan niya, yung parinti niya talaga, yung kadugo niya.
Kamag-anak.
Kamag-anak niya, sabi nga niya na kung saan magdadala na siya ng Bible, gano'n na po yung niya. Kasi parang nagsisisi po siya sa nangyari, nagawa sa kanya. Hanggang sa dumating po yung time na pinatay talaga siya.
At si Quiboloy ba talaga ang naguutos na pumatay? Baka mga tao lang niya, di niya alam?
Hindi
Siya ba
naman po
talaga?
namin, kung ako, hindi naman namin gagawin yun kung hindi inuutos mula sa taas. Sino ba kami? Magagalit lang kami sa isang worker, sa isang tao na against sa ministry, na lumabas, galit lang. Pero pag inutos na niya na gawin namin yan, gagawin po talaga namin yun.
Okay. Kamusta naman yung pagtrato ni Quiboloy sa mga miyembro? Halimbawa, pag may sakit, pag may pangangailangan ang miyembro, kumusta ba?
Pag may sakit po, yun lang po yung doon. Kasi kami, ordinary worker, dati yun, naranasan ko po nung nakasakit ako ng pneumonia, basal pneumonia. Binibigyan lang po kami ng pamasahe, 100 piso. Tapos pa-check up sa SBMC, sa public hospital, SBMC. Tapos,
Southern Philippines
opo,
Medical
Southern,
Center.
hindi naman sa inaano natin, minamaliit yung SBMC. Maganda naman yung serbisyo doon. Pero sa ngalan na nag-solicit ka, nakapagbigay ka ng income,
10 to 15 million every, ano ba yung sinabi kanina? Every
yung buong
month.
pinag-anuhan namin,
Oh.
yung araw-araw naka-income kami pag mayroong month of blessings, yung KOH na sinasabi, nakakontribute ka ng pera tapos nagkasakit ka, ka lang, ipa-check up ka sa SPMC, tapos niyan, ka pa sa lingap. Yung programa po ni doon po sa Davao yung lingap.
Aha.
Pipila ka doon ng ilang oras. At saka hindi po sinasabi, pinatawag ito yung, Madam Chair, yung hindi pinapakilala na kingdom kami. Galing kami kay Quiboloy kasi mapapahiya daw si pastor kasi mayaman daw. Yung reaksyon ng tagalingap, nung malaman nila, Quiboloy mayaman yan. Bakit kayo nanghihingi ng
Yun na
So,
nga.
ayuda. Ganun po yung
Tama rin. So, kasi nakaka-generate kayo ng malalaking pera,
Opo.
pero hindi, kumbaga, katumbas
Nung
yung medical care na
medical care
nakukuha nyo kapag kayo naman ang nagkasakit. Kung may ibang pangangailangan bukod sa health, ganun din ba yung nangyayari lang?
Yung halimbawa po, yung katulugan nga namin, alam po nila General Torre po yun. Yung nagpas sila Colonel Maranta, nakapasok sila doon, yung tulugan namin, ng mga babae doon. Parang, ito, malaking ganito, tapos, parang mga sardinas dyan. Tabi-tabi, lahat. Walang maayos na tulugan. Kaya kabaliktaran po lahat nakikita natin sa TV, yung propaganda. Saka yung, yung binibigay sa amin, supply, sabon. Ayan. Yun po, yung honorarium, swerte lang, mabigyan ka. 500 minsan, weekly, or 200. Depende sa tagal mo na sa loob.
At sa kabila ng milyones na kinukwota sa inyo buwan-buwan. So pati yung mga higaan, ilang paligo lang kumpara sa kailangang higaan ni Ate Gingging nung may bare tapos may pako.
Opo.
Ito very bare din sa karanasan ninyo. Ngayon, Sir Edward, pagkatapos nung mag-share kayo ng testimonya nyo sa Senado sa pamamagitan ng video noon, inamin mo na lumapit ka kay Crescente Canada. Yes, kayo po. So, maari mo bang ikwento, Sir Edward, yung encounter na iyon?
Opo, ganito po yan. Di ba po, yung last December,
Opo.
nag-ano po tayo ni attorney, yung nag-ano
Sa
kami, yung
office
about
ko.
sa yung coming na, hearing.
Opo.
Gaya po sinabi ni Yulia, kahit nila po ni Tigingging, lahat kami dito, loyal at committed po kami lahat. Naniniwala kami na anak siya ng Diyos, glorified body. Kahit na lumabas ka, dahil parang doon ka na lumaki, yung mundo mo doon na umikot. Doon na umikot yung mundo mo. Tapos, pag na-anuhan niya na nalaman mo na, para sa isip mo, na siya na talaga yung daan at katotohanan, kahit nasa labas ka, magkaroon ka ng takot, baka mamatay ka, tapos siya yung harapin mo. Kung ganun po yung nararamdaman namin. Kaya, nung time na yon, uso yung pinalabas na nag-glorified na raw si Pastor. Yung time na yun, hindi na siya nagpapakita gaano. So, lumapit ako ngayon kay Enteng Canada po, Crescente, sa Barangay Hall. Kasi baka sakali ako na totoo nga si Pastor, ko talaga, nakadecide talaga ako na lumapit. January 16 or 17, kung di ako nagkakamali.
Nitong taon.
Kumbaga, pagtatraidor po yung gagawin ko, yung ganun. Kasi isusuka ko yung mga contact na staff ninyo. Gagawin ko talaga yon kasi parang na-feel ko na totoo talaga to si Pastor. Parang, Lord, patawad po kung nakakontak ako sa kanila, nila Arlene. Ganun po na-feel ko kasi I've been there for 20 years. Tapos yung,
Wow.
yung faith mo, alam mo na lumaki ka sa isang relihiyosong pamilya, yung ganun po. Tapos, paglapit ko po nung time na yun, buti na lang, may sinabi si Inteng, bago ko na ibigay, buti na lang, hindi ko na ibigay yung number. Hindi kasi siya nag-ask nung una. Unang ginawa niya, nung usap kami, fellowship, ang ganda ng fellowship. Ito, ganyan talaga yung sa kingdom, buhay ni Pastor, ganyan. Bigla lang kalagitnaan, na iba yung usapan namin, ba't naman kasi kayo pumupunta dyan? Ba't naman kasi kayo nag-testimony dyan? Hindi mo alam. Baka may riding ang tandem na paglabas mo.
Ganon. Riding in tandem.
Yung ba sabi niya sa akin? Baka may riding in tandem.
Ano pang isinabi niya sa iyo?
Tapos
bukod
silang
sa riding
bayon
in
daw,
tandem?
yung silang bayon po, yung military po na namin, yung naka-DS po kay Quiboloy, sabi niya, silang bayon, bago lang may pinatay.
Anong pangalan nun?
Lambayon po apelido.
Lambayon.
Parang Dino ata yung pagkakaalam ko.
Nilo Lambayon.
Dino Opo.
Lambayon. So nung sinabi ni Mr. Canada yan, Enteng Canada, na isang riding in tandem lang yan, tama ba na tinanong niya sino yung kausap mo sa mga staff ko? At nung binanggit niya yung riding in tandem, kaugnay ng mga staff ko, ano yung pagkaintindi mo sa tanong na yon at sa sinabing iyon?
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po, na maaari kaming ipapatay kung papatuloy namin itong ginagawa namin. Kasi pagbanggit niya na silang bayon, doon po ako medyo na, kasi silang bayon po kasi, kasama ko yan sa Julo, na nangharas doon sa yung mga native doon, yung mga nakatira sa Julo.
Ang mga lumad.
Lumad po.
Aha.
Pumunta nga, yung ebidensya, marami tayong ebidensya. Yung si LJ Lindaan, yung sa JMA, pumunta doon. Yung si dating chief ng Tibungko at Tugbok, si Alcala ba yun na, pumunta din sa amin, interview. Ako yung kaharap. Yun po yung mga, kasi silang bayon po kasi, alias pa nga siya noon, alias Rico, tapos naka-wig siya.
Alias Rico.
Oo, nung ginamit niya doon sa, Julo.
Aha. And kanina nung Sir Edward, nung binabanggit nyo si Montagnipes at Jaruk, may binanggit din kayong usapin ng lupa. Ito rin ba ay kaugnay ng mga hinaras na mga lumad? Or iba
Opo,
pang
kasali na yan
yun?
sa Julo, buong ng tamayo.
Jolong.
Julo, Sitio Julo.
Sitio Jolo.
Opo.
Okay. So yung encounter nyo, yung pag-uusap nyo kay Mr. Canada, ay may ganong parang banta na ang dating sa inyo, pwede kayong ipapatay dahil binanggit yung riding in tandem. Pati nung tinanong niya sa inyo, yung staff ko, binanggit din yung riding in tandem. Ano yun, pati staff ko, binabantaan nila?
Hindi po, hindi naman talaga direct na ba.
Kayo?
Pero ano lang, parang ano lang ba, yung ano ka, pag ano ka dyan, iniksian lang, na ano, mayroong riding in tandem. Kaya na ano po ako, natakot din po ako nung sa mga kasamahan ko na staff, kasi konsensya ko rin naman kung ibinigay ko yung numbers. Kaya nirason ko na lang na, ay, yan na, iwan yung ano ko, nandoon sa isang cellphone ko yung ano, makontak kasi nagmamadali akong pumunta dito para makausap ka. Kaya, alam niyo po ba, pinag-isipan ko yun bago pumunta doon. Nalangin talaga ko, Lord, kung kalooban mo na totoo si Pastor, magaganap talaga ito, mangyayari talaga na babaliktad talaga ako. Buti na lang, naka-mention siya nung time na yun. Parang yun na yung ano ko eh. Alam mo yung masaya ka, nag-usap kayo, fellowship, tapos biglang gumagano, kumambyo. Yung saya mo, nabaliktad, na ano, na, uy, parang ano to
Iba.
Iba na to Mayroon namang inutusan nga si Simon. Kaya lahat ng napatay po nila, na mga kasamahan ko, sila Simon Tagnipes, na Nanay Elsa Bolivar, si Raymond Pasyol, na ano po, naaalala ko po doon sa ano ko, yung na-recall ko ba sa isip ko, bida to yung kawawa yung mga kasamahan ko.
Si Elsa Bolivar na binanggit din ni Ate Gingging kanina, yung senior citizen.
Opo.
And then binanggit nyo ngayon si Raymond Fasiol, na binanggit mo rin dati sa
Opo,
video
opo.
interview nyo. Marami ba to? Yung mga pinapapatay, no?
Actually, mayroon pa po mga iba dyan na hindi ko po minention, baka ano na po yung magsabi.
Opo. Mga ilan po sa pagkaalam nyo?
Kaalam ko po, mayroon pa nga yung pastor under investigation po, yung isang pastor na ano pa po, yung si Dishera, yung apelido Dishera, worker din po yun dati. Member o worker yun siya. Kung hindi mo kasi maano, kahit sabihin mo na, ano po, Madam Chair, bakit mga member o mga worker, parehong ikinamatay, pwede namang magkasakit yung isa, nabunggo ng tricycle yung isa, pwede naman yun, bakit puro baril?
So, panay baril ang,
Oh,
pagbaril
panay-
ang kinamatay.
Panay puro pagbaril yung yung kinamatay ng mga coincidence talaga. Tapos kung mag-imbestiga kayo doon sa mayroong pulgay, yung mga ganun po,
Okay. So, may mga fall guys pa.
na nahuli. Tapos hindi naman pala yung yung totoo, hindi alam ng pamilya na may nahuli na pala sa sa mga